Hello, and welcome to the Geoscience Education and Mentorship Support Program. We are very happy to have everybody on board with GEMS this year as both mentors and mentees. This is a brief orientation video that will help you get started in the program and know what to expect moving forward.
During this presentation, we will introduce the steering committee of GEMS. This is the team making the matches and running the program behind the scenes. We'll talk a bit about the history of GEMS and how the program got started. We'll go through a program overview so you know what to expect moving forward, and we'll also talk about the resources available to our GEMS members, including our Discord server and website. This is the current steering committee of GEMS. If you want to learn more about us, you can visit our website at gems-program.org. We also have information about our past steering committee members on there.
GEMS is a program that actually grew out of two individual programs that existed at the University of California, Santa Cruz, the Earth Science Mentor Match, and one at the University of Colorado Boulder, Gates Mentoring. And we kind of met each other online, noting that we were both trying to do the same thing, which is to provide a mentorship support network for undergraduates and early stage graduate students in the geosciences. And so we're trying to provide this with the belief that all students that want to pursue advanced degrees should have access to resources and support. And so we created this program in 2021, and our first year of matching, we matched over 100 folks with individualized mentors. So this is really the key component of our program, is we pair students interested in graduate school and fellowships with senior grad students, postdocs, or faculty as a mentor to help guide you through that process of searching for grad schools, applying, preparing materials, and hopefully selecting where you want to go. So these are our big missions, and a lot of this is reiterated on our website, and you're always welcome to go there to check out some of the background and the bigger picture stuff of the GEMS organization.
Next up, we're going to go through an overview of the GEMS program. As a reminder, the GEMS program consists of two tracks that mentees apply to depending on their current stage in the graduate school application process. Our Ruby track is for undergraduate individuals who may be interested in going to graduate school at some point in the future, but who are not applying this academic year. Support that could be offered by mentors in the Ruby track could include general advice about what graduate school is like and why go, how to find research opportunities, whether you should consider a gap year, different career pathways or opportunities in the geosciences, as well as ideas for summer opportunities. The Sapphire track is for individuals who are planning to apply to graduate programs this academic year. Here, support offered by mentors could include guidance on different types of programs, including master's versus PhD programs, an overview of fellowships and how to apply to them, the application timeline for both graduate programs as well as fellowships, and interviewing and comparing offers from different programs. Mentors in the Sapphire program can additionally provide feedback on application materials, including fellowships as well as graduate applications. For more information, check out the flowchart that is included in our handbook. This flowchart outlines the path of a GEMS match from your initial emails and first meetups through the natural conclusion of a mentoring relationship. This is a great resource with topic ideas, tons of linked resources, as well as instructions if you're having an issue. In the meantime, here's a brief overview of how to get started with your GEMS match. At this point, all mentees should have filled out the initial self-assessment, and both mentors and mentees will have received your match assignment.
This year, we've put together a quick start guide for everyone in the program. The quick start guide is attached to your match assignment email, and it will help you get ready for your first meeting. There are a bunch of useful links, resources, and topic ideas to discuss during that first meeting.
Next, we encourage you to check out the resources available in the GEMS handbook, on the GEMS website, and through our Discord server, which we'll discuss later in this video. Then it's time to introduce yourself to your match and set up your first meeting. About 2 weeks after match notifications go out, we'll send out an initial check-in. This will be a quick Google form to let us know how things are going and to make sure you've actually made contact with your match. If possible, try to set up your first meeting with your match in the 2 weeks following that notification email. Throughout the academic year, we'll continue to check in with you to see how things are going. That said, please don't wait for our check-ins. If any problems come up, we want to know about it as soon as possible so we can address the issue quickly. You can let us know about a problem anytime through a form submission on the GEMS website. Instructions on how to submit this form are also available in the handbook. Later on in the spring, we will ask for mentees to fill out a final self-assessment, and we'll also ask for general feedback on the GEMS program. This feedback helps us improve the program year after year, so we would really appreciate you filling out this feedback form when you receive it.
We want to give you a brief overview of the resources that are available to you and your match in our handbook, the program website, and our Discord community. All participants in GEMS were sent the program handbook when they received their matches. So we'll just go over this briefly here. And if you haven't already read through this, we encourage you to do that before your first meeting with your match. You also have access to resources through the program website and our Discord community. And Leah will tell you more about this and using Discord later on in the video. If you ever have questions or you're looking for information that you haven't found in any of these resources, you can always privately email the GEMS team, and the address is listed in the handbook and on the website. And you can also connect with the steering committee on Discord if you prefer. So to just give you a brief overview of the handbook, it details the program mission, structure, and timeline that Ben and Sarah have outlined for you. We also provide mentor and mentee guidelines, and these sections are really important to read before you meet with your match. They'll tell you what to expect from the mentoring relationship and how you can get started with the mentoring agreement form and the mentoring tracker that we provide. And these mentoring tools are linked from the handbook. You can also find them on our website. We will list some general tips for success and what you should do if your match is not a good fit. Importantly, the handbook also contains the GEMS Code of Conduct, which you agreed to abide by when you applied for the program. It's easily available here in the handbook if you would like to refer back to it. And finally, we have included guidelines for the new Discord community, including a Discord-specific code of conduct that you should review before you join. The handbook is available on the website for you to refer back to as needed. And now we're going to hop over to the website to just give you a quick overview of the resources that are available over there.
So this is our website. You can find us at gems-program.org. And we have a ton of awesome resources on here that we've created and also that we link to that other people have created. I'm not going to go over the whole website, but I'll just show you a couple highlights. So here under program materials, you can find everything you might need to help in your match. We've got the orientation video you're looking at right now, the handbook that Maddie talked about earlier, along with that code of conduct, the mentorship agreement form that mentors and mentees should fill out together to create shared goals and expectations, and then a bunch of other things, this application and meeting tracker, some additional mentoring tools for mentors who want to become better at mentoring. And then at the bottom of every page, we have a button where you can report an issue. This just links to a Google form, and this is the best way to let us know that there's some kind of problem with your match, whatever it might be. You can also click this button to access the same form. Then under resources, we've got a bunch more stuff. So the flowchart that Sarah talked about earlier, we've got these FYI chats. So these are little documents that we created that are about specific topics. This one is about finding summer opportunities. So it just gives you an overview of the topic. And we have them on a bunch of different topics, but if there are some missing or some that you would like to see made, just let us know by email or in Discord and we can create them and add them to our website. Then we've got a bunch of other resources too. So example application materials for fellowships and graduate admissions like personal statements. We have a spreadsheet full of funding opportunities that you can look through to help you figure out how to pay for grad school or how to get someone to pay for it for you. Then we've got those mentoring tools I talked about earlier. And then this is new for 2025. We have a bunch of listservs and crowdsourced graduate school position spreadsheets. So when you click on this, you'll see all of these links or descriptions about how to subscribe to a listserv you might be interested in. These are email lists where if you subscribe, you'll just get everything about volcanoes. So there's listings for jobs, graduate school positions, postdocs, conferences, people looking for people to participate in something that they're hosting. So you can subscribe to any of these that you are interested in. These aren't run by GEMS, they're external listservs. And then down here, we've got our crowdsourced graduate position spreadsheets. So again, these aren't run by GEMS. There are other organizations like the Geological Society of America or Earth Science Women's Network. And these are spreadsheets that advisors can fill out to say, hey, I'm looking for a grad student this year. And you can just look through these to see if any of them interest you. If you know of any listservs or grad student position spreadsheets that we don't have listed, just let us know by email or in Discord and we can link them on our website too. Then the last thing that I want to mention is we have a section for resources from the GEMS community. So these are just resources that people in GEMS, past mentors and mentees, have found particularly useful, and we just link them on our website. So these aren't things that we've created, but they're pretty awesome. If you have any that you want us to link from the website, again, just let us know and we can add them here. And then again, like I said earlier, you can report an issue by clicking this button at the bottom of any of the pages of our website. We have a Discord server to have a greater community of mentors and mentees outside of the mentoring pairs, where everybody can ask for and give advice and help each other out. The handbook includes a code of conduct that's specific to our Discord server, so make sure you review it. This code of conduct is also available in the guidelines channel of the Discord server. The server is a space to discuss topics that are relevant to the GEMS program, and that may include sensitive information. So be mindful of what you share outside of the server that you saw there. Any kind of harassment will not be tolerated. And if you experience or witness harassment in our server, please contact the GEMS team by email. To join our server, just click on the invite link that you got in your matching email and follow the prompts. If you haven't used Discord before, it's set up by channels. So once you get into Discord, you can navigate between channels on the left. You can also click on linked channels to get to them. You should start in the Step 1 channel. Here you'll find an overview of the channels in our server. You will also need to click a button down here to indicate whether you're a mentor or a mentee. This will give you full access to our server, so make sure that you don't skip this step. If you have multiple Discord servers that you're a member of, you can see them here. If you have direct messages from other servers or just from people you know, they'll be up here. But to keep the GEMS server a community space, we've turned off direct messages between members of our server.
Thank you for making it through the GEMS orientation video. Here are some next steps. First, email your match and introduce yourself. Then set up your first meeting with your match. You can join the Discord and also introduce yourself there to other mentees and mentors. Look out for our weekly newsletters and follow us on social media. If you have any questions, ask on the Discord or email the GEMS team. Our email is geo.mentorship@gmail.com. If you have any issues, you can also fill out the form on the GEMS website under Program Materials. Thank you all again for working with our program, and we're looking forward to a fantastic year of mentorship.